Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jess. I like to post videos about traveling, China, and a couple of vlogs from my travels. But in this video, I'm going to talk to you about the cost of living in Shenzhen. Alright, so the first thing is rent. You can expect to pay about 3,500 to 4,500 on rent. So rent, it depends on what district you're living in. So if you're living in Longgang, Longhua, Bao'an, you can expect to pay under 3,500. If you're living in areas like Nanshan, Futian, you can expect to pay at least 3,800 and up. And even some areas like where I live in Longgang, the lofts here are 4,200. You have to take into consideration the area you're living in, how modern the building is, and how close to the metro it is. So when you're looking at rent, you're only seeing, of course, the rent you'll pay monthly, but also you need to consider management fees. Management fees cover like the janitors sweeping the hallways, cleaning the elevators, cleaning the downstairs common area. It depends on how big your apartment is. Utilities. So utilities, whenever I went to go see an apartment, the owner would tell me anywhere from 300 to 500. You know, it depends on you. How long do you keep your lights on, the water running? Do you keep your aircon on all day? The weather in Shenzhen is quite hot, so you can expect to pay more during the summer and less during the winter. Phone. So for your phone, you just top it up on WeChat whenever you're low on data. You can also top up others' phones. So if your friend's out of data and you're with them, put in their number, top it up for them, and they're good to go. So I bought this water machine on Taobao, and these jugs of water cost 20 kwai. There is someone near my home that comes and delivers them, and he changes it for me as well. Each one is 20 kwai. I have 2 other roommates, so I'd say this will last about 2 weeks, so that's 40 kwai a month. Depends what food you're eating. If you're eating Chinese food, you can get like noodles and dumplings, 25 kwai a meal. Now, if you're eating out, you know, there's Mexican, Indian, Western restaurants here. Expect to pay at least 150 for a meal and a drink for one person. These are just some videos I took at my local grocery store. So the chicken here is about 15 kwai. So the metro is very cheap. They have been extending the lines and adding new lines in Shenzhen. So from my home in Longgang to SeaWorld, which is the other end of the city, it's 7 kwai for a one-way trip. We also have Didi's, which is like Uber. So you open the app, you put your destination. Once the driver picks up your request, it'll give you an estimate of how many minutes away they are. You can also reserve a Didi. So if you know you have to wake up early and be somewhere in the morning, you can book your Didi the night before, so you know they'll be at your pickup point on time. Then we also have the bus. So the bus, there's many bus stops around the city. I usually use Apple Maps. I put the place I want to go to. I choose that bus icon, and then it'll give me an estimate and a price as well. If you don't have an iPhone, that's fine. There's other bus stops that you can use as well, like Move It. It'll give you the nearest bus stop to you, how late that bus runs, and how frequent it comes to that bus stop. Last is the mobikes. So it's bicycles all around the city. You find a bike near you, scan the QR code, get on it, and when you're done, you can just leave it anywhere in the city. That concludes this video. See you next time.